Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Fellows Friday. Today, here with us, we have Hannah Christensen, class of 2017. So as you can tell, she's graduating this year, and we're going to take the next few weeks to get to know all of our graduating seniors and figure out what they want to do after this. So my first question for you is, what are your majors and minors?
I'm a history and political science double major, Civil War studies minor.
Have you been able to relate political science to your studies in the Civil War department?
More recently, yes.
Yeah. It's been a good combination, you think?
Definitely.
You're happy with it?
Yeah.
What got you interested in the Civil War then?
Well, in a U.S. history class in high school, our teacher gave us a project that was basically pick a side of your family tree, see what you find. My mother's side lived closer, so I figured I'd ask her. My grandfather came over for dinner and brought this giant stack of manila folders, a family Bible, all that kind of stuff for me to go through, and somewhere in one of those, I basically found out that I have two great-great-great-uncles who fought in the Civil War. Didn't know much about them then, still don't know much about them now, but it was like, I wonder what they could have done.
Yeah.
So it kind of started there and took off.
That's great, yeah. I think a lot of us that love the Civil War kind of wish we had that connection, even if we don't, so that's really cool. Do you have any specific books that are your favorite? I know you're into reading.
Yeah, well, I've kind of got a recent one that actually ended up in one of my blog posts on the Corwin Amendment called Lincoln and the Politics of Slavery, which I found kind of fascinating because I'm like, wait, the Republicans were actually willing to do that. I knew about some of the last minute try to avoid the Civil War things, but that was new, and just kind of looked into the how some people were like, we kind of need to try to bridge that gap because whatever's going to happen is going to be bad if we don't.
Yeah, so we just posted that article a few days ago, and it really shows her political science knowledge as well. It's very interesting because you can see how now everyone always talks about how gridlock is such a new thing that's never been so bad as it has been the past few years, but if you read her article, you'll see this has been happening for a long time. So it's just very interesting to see the insight she has with political science to throw into the history. Which article is your favorite then? I know that's probably one of them.
I like that one, and then the first one I did that was basically on the Gettysburg Battlefield Memorial Association and how they basically kickstarted the preservation of what's now Gettysburg National Military Park. And just the idea that they were doing this during the Civil War. They were having these meetings and starting to buy this property. So it didn't take them that long to say, hey, maybe this is worth preserving. There's that. The Corwin Amendment post, and the one I did on the 1860 nominating conventions, just for the fact there were three parties, 4 candidates, and I think like 5 nominating conventions. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Fun to write about.
Yeah, once again, political science getting thrown in. Works out really well, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Which is your favorite Civil War site that you've been to?
Oh, it kind of has to be Gettysburg.
I know, it does.
Gorgeous pretty much any time of year. It's close, walking distance close.
Yeah, and it's honestly really nice to have a lot of tourists coming through, and it just adds a new vibrance to the town. It makes the battlefield come alive. You get to get a lot of different perspectives. So it's not just because we live here, we really do love it here too. So what are your future plans?
Well, eventually grad school, like PhD, teaching history at the Civil War at a college level, but I'm taking some time off in between because I'm kind of crazy. I want to relax, make sure that grad school is actually what I want to do. Still working on what exactly I'm going to do in that year off, but
is there certain fields of Civil War studies that you want to focus on? Kind of
more. A little more of the political end of it, just because there's so much going on that kind of plays into a bunch of other more ends of it than you think.
So going along with that, what are you going to miss most about Gettysburg and your time at the Civil War Institute?
Well, one thing is being this close to a Civil War battlefield. Like if I want to go walk, it's maybe 15, 20 minutes, not bad. And then just being able to talk about the Civil War with all kinds of people who are just as enthusiastic and won't tell me to stop talking.
Yeah. It's not too many places in the world where you can talk about stuff like this much and not have people looking at you funny.
Yeah.
And you miss Gettysburg too?
Definitely.
Think you'll be able to visit again when you leave?
Planning on it eventually.
That's great. Yeah, well, thank you for sharing with us all of this. We also have many other seniors that are on the Civil War Institute team, so we're going to take a few weeks to get to know them and see what they're going to do in the future as well. We're going to miss all of them very dearly, so thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next week.